So recently I went and I picked up a Helix Floor. I just posted a video of my pedal board, which is all focused around the HX Stomp, which I love. It's an incredible pedal, it sounds amazing, and I love it so much that it actually inspired me to go and pick up the Helix Floor. I lead worship every single week. I'm the worship pastor at my church, and I'm always singing and playing guitar. And if you lead worship at your church or you just sing and play guitar live, you could probably appreciate the idea and opportunity to have an all-in-one solution and be able to switch between different soundscapes seamlessly and effortlessly. And that's what I'm hoping to achieve out of the Helix Floor. Again, I love the HX Stomp and what it has to offer, but it does have some limitations with the amount of blocks that you can do. And so moving to the Helix Floor, I'm just really hoping that I can get away from all the other pedals and just have an all-in-one ready solution for playing live. So today I just wanted to do a quick video of my first impressions of the unit, share them with you, and hopefully it can help you if you are considering of buying a Helix Floor. So first of all, the build quality on this thing is amazing. It's an all solid aluminum construction. It has a good weight. It just feels good. The LCD screen is really nice vibrant display, easy to see on the floor when you're playing on stage. The scribble strips are a nice touch for just moving stuff around and being able to see what pedals you're using on and off, and the fact that you can change the colors really customizes it and it can make it your own. I'm really impressed with the foot switches and the knobs. They feel quality as well. They feel good under the feet, and just moving stuff around, it feels quality. I'm super overprotective with my gear, and I get leery if something feels a little cheap, and I can tell you that this thing doesn't feel cheap. They didn't cut corners. Line 6 did a really good job at putting this thing together. As far as usability, this thing is super easy. I mean, there's probably a little bit of a learning curve, but it comes really fast. If you have any type of history or experience with modelers or effects units, this thing is going to be easy for you to use. Of course, you can edit all this stuff on the unit itself, but I think it really shines with HX Edit, the software that you can download and then just edit everything via USB. And you can edit everything right there on your computer. And it just really makes it easy, creating blocks, moving them around, assigning button switches, MIDI capabilities. It's really laid out, very intuitive. Line 6 did a really good job at making this user interface usable for the average user. As far as sound quality, this thing sounds great. I already know that because I own the HX Stomp, and the HX Stomp sounds fantastic. The Helix, however, allows more capabilities than the Stomp does. The Stomp, you only get 6 blocks, and it's really limited of how much stuff you can do in routing wise. But with the Helix Floor, I have the opportunity of running 2 different signal paths, 2 different amps into different cabs, and just really kind of expand on the sound capabilities within that. So I'm really excited about the tonal options that are going to come with just having more blocks available. I will say that the thing I am a little bit leery about are the drives. I'm used to running my analog drives into the HX Stomp, and they just sound really good. And there's something that just is different about an analog pedal. I can't explain it. It's like a compression, a little bit of sustain under the fingertips that just feels different with those pedals. And I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to be able to achieve that with the digital emulations in the Helix Floor. But I could be wrong. I've heard a lot of really great patches and people doing it, and they sound fantastic. That's a given. They do sound really, really good. But only time will tell if they're gonna really kind of live up to what I'm used to in that respect. The reverbs and modulations and delays and everything sound fantastic. That's a really big thing that Line 6 is known for, and I can assure you that they do sound fantastic in the Helix. One more thing that I'll mention are the cabs. Line 6, they have some pretty good cabs. There are some good cab units that come, and you can get a really good sound just with the unit stock. But where this thing shines is using impulse responses. And if you're checking out this video, you probably already know all about impulse responses and which ones you like. I'm telling you, it changes the sound drastically. If you're gonna buy an HX Stomp or a Helix Floor for that matter, use an impulse response. It'll completely change the way the unit sounds and feels. So definitely invest in some nice impulse responses if you're planning to pick up one of these units. As far as things that I don't like about the Helix Floor, to be honest, I don't really have a whole lot right now because I pretty much just got the unit. I will say that the interface part of it being used as an interface is a little dodgy sometimes. It seems to clunk off every kind of 20 minutes or so when I'm playing it, which is super annoying when I'm trying to record a video. So finally I just got tired of using it and I just came the analog out in the back right into my interface. I'm sure that this could be fixed with an update. Mine is up to date with the 2.82 version, so I don't think there's an update past that at this video right now, but that's pretty much the only criticism that I have at this point. But like I said, it's still brand new, and maybe I'll do a video updating some more thoughts as I have the unit a little bit longer. So I hope this video was helpful if you are considering buying a Helix Floor. I can tell you so far it's really impressive. I'm really excited to just dive in and start using this and just seeing what kind of sound options I can have. Again, as a worship pastor, this thing is invaluable. One quick thing I forgot to mention are the snapshots. Leading worship on Sunday and singing and not having time to tap dance all over my pedal board, snapshots are an invaluable tool for achieving that. The idea of having 8 presets where you can just completely customize the configuration of pedals and build soundscapes throughout off one button is really, really amazing. So that's a really, really useful tool that I'm really excited about. But again, thanks for checking in, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is there anything I missed or anything that you want me to cover? Maybe another idea for a future video off some of the stuff that I've talked about. I'm always looking for great ways to help you guys out and share content that is going to be resourceful for you in your journey of finding good guitar tones. So again, like, subscribe, share with your friends. We'll see you on the next video.